With the help of Global Ports Holding, the Jeremie Street Plaza is getting a much-needed renovation. Minister for Housing and Local Government, as well as Castries Central MP, Honourable Frederick, says in the 17 years since the structure has been standing, no rehabilitative work was done to maintain the building. The renovations, he says, will address the dilapidated state of the failing structure.
I built Jeremie Street Plaza some 17, 18 years ago, 2007, 2008. It was my brainchild. I executed it as a member for parliament in Castries Central. Not even some paint had gone down on that building. It was in a deplorable state. I am pleased to announce that GPH has given us the funding through the City Council to ensure that the place is refurbished, and it will be a very state-of-the-art area where the tourists, I do know, will find solace and will converge on.
And what of the lessors? Frederick says those who are in good standing with CCC will encounter no issues in coming back to the newly renovated facility. However, there may be a small adjustment to their unit pricing given the increase in square footage.
Without an iota of doubt, any vendor who was in good standing and who kept to the terms of the lease agreement would have absolutely no difficulty in the reoccupation of the place he or she occupied before. Whatever we do, we are doing taking the interests of our people at heart. The booths downstairs, the size will increase. So one would expect a commensurate increment, not exorbitant increment, because if you had 500 square feet and you now have 800 square feet, I don't think it's reasonable to expect to occupy 800 square feet for the price of a newly refurbished 800 square feet.
He announced plans to bring back the city's liveliness with these new facilities along the Castries waterfront.
When we are completed with the Jeremie Street upgrade, that I will be looking forward to street parties on Jeremie Street once again. Maybe on a Saturday, maybe on a Wednesday. We don't want competition between Gruzili and Castries, although they are two different locations. But we will do something for two reasons. One, to ensure that the city is kept lively, and two, to create the economic space for people to make an extra dollar.
The grand reopening of the plaza is slated for the 4th anniversary of the SLP's election win. The minister addressed these issues and more at Monday's weekly pre-cabinet press briefing. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austin.